Hey, welcome back to Substandard Roleplaying. My name is Lawrence,
And I'm rolling dice with friends William.
and this is Casey
Hi, Casey from the Questing GM.
and Dave.
Howdy, it's me, Dave.
Just Dave. Just Dave who doesn't have a twitch.tv/a Taurus.
I don't know what that is. That's crazy.
I've never even heard of a streamer before.
No.
Is that like when you run naked on a field? I don't know.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that. Streamer, I hardly know her.
And it never stops. And today we're playing World Without Numbers. Right, Taff?
Yes, worlds without numbers.
Worlds
many
Without
plural.
Numbers. Yes. All right, so take it away.
Worlds Without Numbers is a game like D&D, but it's cooler because it's not D&D. And and we are going to be in generic, almost Tolkien-esque high fantasy land with our generic high fantasy characters who will now introduce themselves.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm a level 1 mercenary. My name is Doval. I'm human. Pretty tall. I'd say 6'8", blonde hair, blue eyes. Kind of like Dave if he was like.
Kind of like me if I was 6 feet.
Kind of like Dave if he was like over 6 feet and had purely blonde hair. There you go. My ambition in life is simply to become as rich as possible. Next.
We all. I'll go.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I'm playing Andalus, mage, high mage actually apparently.
Hi.
And I've not even read the rules for casting spells, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Excellent.
Yep. So that's pretty much it. I've pretty much taken the homeland as what William has provided. So I guess he'll be just like me, just white.
I don't know about you, but I don't see color, man.
I mean, isn't really forced diversity when we actually have Asian people playing the game?
You're the
Oh my
diverse one.
gosh.
I'm not the
I'm the
diverse token hire.
So my character his name is Rando Namegen. Namagen? Sorry, Namagen. Rando Namagen. And just human warrior. You know, when you're starting a new game, what do? You play the warrior to learn how to play it. And yeah, and Randall's goal is simply survival and to establish himself a home as he's a nomad. So he wants to try to find a place where he feels at home and settle in.
That's beautiful.
It's a wonderful story, man.
It's right. So this is a game that I don't know how to play. No one knows how to play, so I didn't commit too hard. What I did is what I do for D&D is I take all the names of the things that they've made for the IP, and I just do whatever the hell I want with it.
Love
Cholt
it.
is not Cholt. Cholt is jungle. Faerun is just place with elf. And so too have I butchered this poor, lovingly crafted world building book, and I've taken their setting of Gyre or Gyr or Jire, and I have just used one of their names and appropriated it.
Excellent.
For
That's
those
what
of you
all good
following at
DMs do.
home, in your book, page 95, Emmett kissed. We're on the border of Sarul in a town next to Shui, and that's as far as I go into their world building. The rest is me.
Twing.
So we're going to embark on a epic story of undead, necromancy, outer beings, and supper time.
Supper time.
Yes.
What about second breakfast?
What about second breakfast? I don't know. Do they serve breakfast in prison?
Oh, that's where we're starting? Cool.
You're on a horse in the mountainside. A blonde man says, "Hey, you're finally awake."
Is that blonde
Is it-
man me?
No, that's a Killer Skyrim reference.
No.
Okay, so I even fucking forgot what I'm calling this town. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
The town name is Rando Townagen.
The name of the town. No, I had a town.
You did.
God damn it. Doesn't matter. Fantasy town. Small enough that no one knows its name, big enough that it has rich people to pay you to do work. Although that's not very immersive, is it?
It's
Well, that's
totally
important.
immersive. That's why I'm here to make money. Well, actually,
the
that's why
rest-
Lawrence is. That's why Lawrence's
involved in the
character is
town
here.
Yeah,
to be out.
that's what my character's here to make money.
Yes. Absolutely right. I'm going to call it Lagus. There we go. So you are a mage sandwich of two warriors and a mage.
Uh-huh.
And
Double
you
stuffed.
you have arrived in the big city. And I even wrote something down. I'm a professional. As you arrive in town, you're greeted by the hustle and bustle of everyday life. The streets are filled with vendors hawking their wares, children running and laughing, and workers moving from place to place. However, there is a sense of unease that lingers in the air, as if something is not quite right. Dun, dun, dun.
Something's not right. But what is that something?
What if it's us?
I would like to know, actually. So, can we actually roll to see, like, if we
Oh,
can
absolutely.
perceive what is wrong with this
I
town?
would love to roll dice.
Okay. What do you want me to roll? And how do you want me to roll it?
God, how does rolling work? Game
Yeah.
rules. Game
You're
rules.
looking at a sheet that says you have level 0 in skills.
Right. So if you have level 0, that means you don't get a bonus, but you can actually roll it without penalty.
How about if you
So
have
it's
no
decent.
number in those skills?
Good check. Then you have a penalty, my sir.
Okay. So I have
do more so.
no, I guess. Like I have knowledge, I guess, as a skill,
You have,
or
you
know
have
things.
0 in knowledge, or you have
I have 0
none
in
knowledge?
know.
You know
Okay.
nothing.
So you're rolling it without penalty then.
I mean, you can try and know something, I guess.
Well, if it wasn't no, then what skill we're gonna ask for?
If I look at the character skill list, I can tell you exactly. I think probably wisdom as an attribute.
Okay. So
But attributes, that's like for skill saves is the problem. For skills, no would
No, I
be the
mean,
one.
I only have like one skill with an actual modifier of +1. Everything else is 0 or -1.
Right, and that's. Oh, yeah, no, that's actually fine.
so you want me to roll my no skill?
Yeah, roll your no skill.
So
You
how
can
many
maybe know
dice am I rolling?
It's 2d6.
2d6. Excellent. All right. So, do I get to know what I have to roll under or over, or
As soon as I can find the table that gives sample difficulties, I'll let you know.
Yep,
okay?
there it is. 43, I think.
There we go. So at least a 6.
Nope. Do I have to
Nope.
roll under
I'll
or
roll
over?
Roll over.
Okay. Well, no. I rolled a 3, so I have no idea
Really?
what the hell is happening in this town. Anybody else?
Okay. Andalus will roll because he also has the knowledge of. He has a know of 0.
For you, it's like, when you walk into a room and you can just like feel the temperature.
So I got a 9.
You got a 9. Okay. You can tell what the temperature is.
Mhm.
It's the reason why it's feeling not quite right is because is like very consistently people are talking in like whispers to each other and like checking over their shoulders. A lot of people just look very anxious in this part of town.
Right. Well, we could start talking to these people, but I think we are looking for employment, yes?
That is what you are looking for, yes.
Is there a reason we came to this town? Like, was there any word of meaningful
A very
employment in
wealthy
this town?
patron who pays very well.
Indeed. The mayor of the town is in desperate need for help, and has put out a call for anyone who can look into the disappearances of some missing people.
Mhm. I
This
mean,
can be a chance for you to
that's
make a name for yourselves and earn some coin.
yeah, I wouldn't mind that. If it's not like clearly apparent where we can find the mayor, I wouldn't mind talking and mingling with the crowds. Just to get to know the populace and ask the right questions.
Are
And
there
Sure.
any like shops or stalls?
Many. You can stop at the closest one, or you can look for one that has things you would like to think about.
are we out
I
for shopping?
mean,
Because I have some money.
I
I don't know how
mean,
much it's worth.
buying food, I guess, is always a like something that we'll use in the future. So while we're buying food, I guess you could ask, right?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, we're buying food like rations food, or we're buying food like
Rations.
okay, then we'll just find like a venturing store if that's what's the world equivalent in this one.
Well, the equivalent, yeah, I guess so. You head down to the local
Venturing
adventure
gear
Taurus.
shop or something. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess a butcher, because they sell like dried meat and stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I need to get pricing. Tables. Where's food?
I mean, charisma isn't exactly Andalus's best, but it's decent, I guess. And I have actually a connect. I have 0 level in connect.
Hmm. So you can still try these things.
Okay, so I guess we're stepping into the stall or the store,
Yeah.
and
Like adventure. Yeah. I think. Yeah, stepping into the store. And it is I guess like a mom and pop family run butchery. It's reeks of iron inside. With dried meats hanging along the walls. And a hunting trophy of a giant moose.
Moose.
Moose. There we go, I found the price for rations. Champion. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I
you
mean,
head up to the counter.
I'll just strike conversation, like how you
Yeah.
doing, and we'll say we
Mhm.
would like to buy some rations. And
Yeah.
while he's chopping up, keeping himself busy, I'll make small talk like, "Hey, we heard about the mayor, and we're just came into town, and we're just thinking maybe he would like to see us. So maybe any directions would help."
Right on. So the rations are 5 silver for 1 week
Mm-hmm.
per person.
Right.
And as for the mayor and what's going on, people have been disappearing in the night, taken from their homes without a trace. The victims are like are seemingly random, and no one's like related to each other. And
Mm,
the local constabulary has no leads,
really no leads at all.
no solid leads.
Wow. Okay.
So we could tell them anything.
You could be like, "Hey, we found him in that tree out there. Give us the money."
hmm
Where
And just
is
makeup.
where is the mayor? Like, where
Yeah.
would we go to meet him?
Where's the mayor? The mayor is in a manor house on a hill
Could you point us in that direction?
that way.
Yeah, I was
Excellent.
just gonna
Thank
say-
you. Tis
Right,
important
right.
for the story.
Right next to
And
the other hill.
so I'll buy 1 week's worth, which is 5. So now I have 2 weeks worth
Hell yeah.
of food. That will be taking off.
Yeah, I was gonna
Right.
say I already have rations from my
Yeah.
character creation, so
Yeah, I had 1 week in my pack when I started, so now
I
I
have
2
apparently I have 4 weeks.
Wow.
That's okay
Wow.
because I
Lots of
have
stuff.
no weeks of rations.
I have
Oh.
rations. I have rations 1 week, and I have 4 next to it. I mean,
Hmm.
there must have been a reason I wrote
Oh
that.
no,
So,
I think that's the encumbrance weight.
oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Because in the
Oh,
first
that's the
package,
weight. Yes, I see it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just wait till we start role playing having dysentery again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Loved it.
Okay.
I have
Oh,
fun
my
with
stomach.
shit.
Oh.
Kill me
Roll-
now.
Roll to find a soft leaf.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna head up.
On the way to this manor house.
Yeah, we're gonna head up to the manor house
Walk
and
past a fuck off big church.
mhm.
I even have a description of this church. That's how important it is. Hint, hint. The church. I haven't gotten over the train wreck of a D&D game we played last time.
Which we did not upload, thank God.
No, we didn't. It's staying offline. So the church stands tall and proud, its steeple reaching towards the heavens. The building is made of stone with intricate carvings decorating the walls and doors. And that's it.
It's a
We
very
will-
Churchgoers coming in and out. You can see through the doors, raised dais with a thing and pews.
Any sign like what kind of god they pray to?
So the stained glass window is adorned with symbols of various deities and robed figures.
Wow.
This is the deep lore.
Okay.
I mean, would a no help to identify them, or are they really
Yes,
of any
yes, yes, yes.
significance? I mean, I might just roll since
Might as well,
Mhm.
yeah.
Story time, story time, story time,
8. Decent 8.
8! Okay, story time. So the mural of stained glass windows is like one of those epic story thingies
Mhm.
that happen in 3 parts.
Hmm.
And it shows the creation myth, essentially. And then a pantheon beatdown between the good gods and the bad gods. And then a giant god bestowing an item upon puny human.
Would that be fire?
No, it's golden in color and radiant.
Sounds like fire.
Sounds like fire to me.
Yeah.
So you know
In
this is
this
the creation
setting, nuclear
story
fission would be out of possibilities.
where so what you do know, I guess picked up from your arcane studies, is it's largely believed using the lore from Worlds Without Numbers, the outer ones are part of this whole debacle and all the strange eldritch creatures and giant evil beasties and undead came as a result of this war. And it's just showing the ultimate crushing of them and driving them into the wilderness.
Okay.
I
Well,
give everyone
Fun.
the 15-minute lecture.
Yeah.
while we walk towards the manor house,
What a
Well, it's still
nerd.
time. I'm cultured, by the way. That's my
Yeah.
focus.
Well, exactly. So you'd see that and start telling your simple-minded friends.
Yeah.
yes, thank you, Andalus,
So
for
We reach
that
the manor.
piece of information.
Oh, it's gonna be helpful. Hint, hint.
the MacGuffin lies somewhere nearby.
Time to knock on that manor door. Knock, knock, let me in. Quickly.
Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
No. Okay, so you find yourself in, because of course, you know, everywhere has the rich part of town where they keep the common folk out, those other people. And it's very apparent which one is the mayor's house because this is on top of the hill. Everyone else is below
Mhm.
the hill, like some kind of plebeian.
Mm-hmm.
So it's clearly well maintained, and there's servants bustling about with their various tasks, and a butler lets you inside. And it's like a grand foyer adorned with expensive things and paintings. And he bids you to wait while he gets another servant to fetch the mayor. And to which this old man comes down with what's like a monk haircut, I guess. He's balding. He says,
Monks
"Yes,
usually have no hair, yes?
yeah, no, but like the European like halo of hair on the back.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
A natural one.
yeah, but a natural one. He he looks friendly enough. He looks nice enough, and he's asking, what business do you have marching right up to the door?
We heard that you have work. You're looking
Says,
for
"Ah, your
adventures
call."
to find people who have gone missing, yes?
Well, adventure is a bit of a wispy term. So you figure yourselves capable strong arms.
As capable as any.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I see. I see no reason why I shouldn't let you in. The contract is 10,000 silver pieces for figuring out who the devil is taking my people out of this town.
Do
And why they're setting up
we...
traps everywhere.
Why they're setting up traps everywhere, did you say?
Yeah, someone was nearly fatally injured this morning. All sorts of tripwires and strange contraptions lying about.
Okay, so where...
Where is that
first of all,
exactly?
do we have your permission to investigate? And second of all, where was this place?
So he waves his hand at the question. He's like, of course, as you're now you're now recruited into my law keeping as a private investigator. It was mostly it was in and around the inn blocks where people are being abducted, some out of their homes, but that's where the injury happened this morning.
Okay. Well, unless you have more information, I guess we'll come back when we have something to report.
And he says, very well, very well. And he was even half listening already, walking away from you. He's a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
Quick, steal something. No.
Yeah.
That was like that's hopefully probably the easiest 10,000 we ever make.
Okay. So, I mean, we have his permission to go around and bully people and, get information, so...
Yeah. We're basically playing slave with swords at this point.
Exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking about.
Yeah,
It's straight
exactly.
playing right now. I mean,
Okay.
he did mention about in blocks, like it's a block of inns. Is that what I'm understanding?
So we're with an amount of walking around the city.
Right.
It's like semi-planned,
Mm-hmm.
where there's like clear. It's a mix of commercial and residential, but there's like clear demarcations, and all of the larger buildings towards the center, there's like collections of like, I guess, apartment buildings, but they
Right.
call them inns.
Okay.
Deep lore.
So it's so this bunch of so it's like the whole block is rigged with traps, or it's just one particular unit of apartments?
Well, this is part of the mystery, is that it's seemingly random. It's not like
Right. Okay.
it's not like the disappearances are just here or the traps are just here. This is just there was
Oh,
a really bad trap this morning here.
okay.
Well, nothing to do except to go there and take a look at it
Yeah.
and see what exactly the trap was first.
hmm So it's a rather unfortunate mess of a trap, where it was a box that was like sort of bolted against the wall with a lever like on the ground, and it was stepped on, a blade a blade came out and sliced off the person's leg.
Oof.
A very elaborate contraption.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to help that guy.
Yeah.
There a way we
Well,
can-
this is all coming on. Like the blood's still on the
Yeah.
ground. They've like sprinkled hay to try and soak it up.
So
Someone's
I'm thinking maybe
disabled the
there's a
trap.
way-
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They've just it's just like no one wants to touch it. Everyone's just leaving it there.
Oh, they have not disabled the trap.
Well, they've disabled it, but they've left it there.
Okay.
Right. I mean, so is this like an? I'm guessing this was like installed to the part of the building rather than was part of the building.
Correct.
I mean,
How would
That's
this be
pretty awesome.
installed without people's like it would had to have been installed.
was it hidden? Was it installed in a way that was supposed to be hidden?
No, it's very clearly out in the open.
Right. So it had to have been installed, I guess, what, during the night for people not to notice this thing here?
Probably. I mean,
This is more
I-
elaborate. If you talk to
Mm.
other people, and other traps that have been found were just like razor wires at knee height or bear traps. This is the most elaborate one that has proved the deadliest one.
I mean, if the trap is
Okay.
already dismantled, we can, break it up for parts, and maybe there's some sort of identifier on the parts, like quality of the blade, or maybe certain contraptions or parts that can only be found in certain pieces of town. So I mean, I think Andalus would be looking into that part of the trap, like an intellectual observation, so to speak.
For which you would have to
Gonna-
roll, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're on a good
yeah.
track. I will roll.
What
What
should I
to
roll?
roll? This is the question. And also another question is like how you're inspecting. Is it trying to pull it apart, or is it just having
Well,
a poke around?
Well, I'm assuming it's already pulled apart to some extent, but if you're
Yeah.
asking if I want to pull
Like
it apart
dismantle.
further, I probably wouldn't do that at first because I'm not sure if it will like re-trigger or re-arm trap.
Sure.
So it'll be more like an outside observation. If I can't find any clues from there, then I'll probably risk actually taking out parts.
Right. That sounds fair. So you won't need to exert. So I guess no is this game's perception then?
I guess so. Yeah.
No?
I guess.
Okay, that's notice, you mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
notice.
Yeah,
Notice.
notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's horrible because I don't have a skill in that. So I'm rolling 2d6 with -2. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I get an 8 -2. I get 6 still.
A so you get 6.
Yeah.
Poking around, it seems, as far as you can tell, just like slapped together pieces. It's got it's got like a basic wooden housing with a
Mhm.
hinge system with springs and the
Mhm.
blade attached to the end of it.
Right. So I couldn't find any identifying features of it.
Nothing that you could find now.
Okay.
It's installed into an apartment block. That's what you're saying,
Yes.
into the building. Is there anything directly on the opposite side that would be, like, let's say a store that would be able to have full view of this area for the entire day?
No, not yet.
How big is it? Like, is it something I can pack in my backpack?
It is like this is morbid. Child coffin height. So like waist high, stomach high.
Right.
So when you press on the lever,
Mhm.
the blade would just sweep past from, let's say, like in a horizontal line, basically at knee height. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. So like when you press on it lifts up a latch and then the springs, door opens up, blade comes out.
The lever is
Right.
on the ground.
Correct.
So someone had to have attached this thing to the wall and attach the lever to the ground and connect the
Oh, no,
lever device to.
the lever comes from the box on the ground.
Oh, okay. So it's all connected into one piece already.
Yeah, it's all one piece of machinery.
Yeah, it's actually
But
pretty morbid to think that
still,
this is meant to
someone took the time to move it here and install it, and people didn't see this happening. I will go and ask around. Let's start with the people who live here, I guess, around this area, this immediate
Sure.
area.
So what's the question?
Did you see someone install this piece of equipment within the last day or so?
No.
Do you remember this equipment being here?
Yeah, when was
Like,
it the last time you
when
saw
when
it?
was the last time? Like, when was the first time you
Wasn't
noticed this
there.
equipment?
Right.
First time they noticed the equipment was when they heard the shrieking in the early morning.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so it wasn't here yesterday.
Right. It wasn't there yesterday, and no one saw or noticed. Nothing happened, and then at dawn the next day, whoop I am. Woke everybody up.
I'm going to go around and ask multiple people this just to make sure that the first person that I talk to isn't a complete fucking idiot. Right?
What now? They're not going to be an idiot.
Like, what do you mean?
They're just semi
Right.
Just to make sure that everybody, like, their stories corroborate and everybody agrees that this was not here yesterday. It had to have happened during the night when someone set this up. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the story corroborates for one detail that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Was there was a really strange looking guy walking around the night before from the pub.
From the pub. Okay.
Which
Strange
pub?
looking guy from the pub.
Yeah. It's a pub down the road.
The pickle tickle.
There's only one, of course. It's Pirates. That's the name.
A
Pirates.
pub.
The
Yeah.
Pirates pub.
It's owned by Sid Meier.
How dare you, sir?
It's Sid Meier's Pirates.
Sid Meier's Pirates. I.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least
Yeah.
Ubisoft. Yeah. At least it wasn't a Ubisoft pub.
Okay.
I mean, I
assuming the
can.
pub's open at this time of day.
Indeed open. Because what would a fantasy game be if not for all-day alcoholism? But, of course, half full because it's the middle of the day and people have jobs. But there are some deadbeats out there that sit at the slot machines.
And pirates.
Pirates. And pirates.
And pirates.
All right. I guess there's supposed to be a barkeep or a tender.
There would be, yeah. And there is a barkeep, and he's standing there at the head of the bar, and when you come up, he says, you guys look new. Have you just moved in?
You could pretty much say that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
We're actually here to look for a strange persona that we're interested in. And I guess we can give him a general description of what we've gathered from the local residents.
So he kind of like stands and ums and ahs to himself. Says, "No, I don't think I've seen anyone filling any descriptions like that. I mean, funny walking, absolutely. Funny looking, well, this isn't a farm. People don't fuck their cousins, if you know what I mean. No one here is funny looking."
Okay.
So, but I did hear that there was a ruckus. I think some kind of like lovers dispute between two men. Maybe one's got it out for the other one.
Okay.
This happened inside your pub?
Well, you know, the rumors spread and didn't happen inside the pub, but there were some people talking about it. There was a big old scuffle, and then one just kind of packed up, left town, swearing his vengeance or something. Young man named Finn.
Mhm.
And the other
This
man?
happened when?
The other man, Moo. I think he was trying to find himself. He says he was packing up to go join the nomad tents.
So both of them left, basically, is what you're saying.
Finn, yeah, they've both gone out. No one knows where Finn is, but Moo's gone out finding himself with those village people.
Village people, as in we have to go out of town to find these village people kind of people.
Oh, well, they're not too far out.
Okay. So we've got Moo. I had a question and I forgot.
They're
Oh,
the Hollow Thorn, they call themselves. If you wanted to know,
yeah. Okay.
you just ask around for them. They're like they're this roving commune.
They a bunch of dangerous people. Like, do they like visitors?
Oh yeah, they're real dangerous. The
Oh.
So the story goes, they started off as like gladiators that escaped from the big city up north.
Ah,
They're real independence, don't get in the way of our life kind of people.
They're
okay.
real poopy heads.
They found themselves all right, and they find themselves ostracized from good society.
That's good to
Mhm.
know. That's good to know.
I heard
Yeah.
that you've been having some disappearances recently around town.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
You know anybody who actually disappeared?
Well, of course there's Cheval. She was a lovely lass, that one. Cheval's gone, and Gavin's gone. Gavin was actually a good friend of Fen, come to think about it.
What about Cheval? Was she connected to Fen or Moo in any way?
Not that I know of. She was an apprentice to the seamstress.
Hmm. Who's the most recent person that's disappeared?
Most recent person that's gone, that's got to be Jen. She's also just up and left her house and no one's seen her.
Hmm. Did she have any family?
Oh yeah, sure. Her family, we all live and work around here.
Hmm. They must be
So
like really distraught and very worried about Jen. Why
I
haven't
imagine.
they like called the cops, called the police, called the guards?
Well, they called the cops and the police and the guards, but you know, as soon as they go searching out of town, there's no tracks or anything. No one knows where to start looking.
Hmm. It's not
That is a problem.
that the guards here are incompetent.
Overpaid is what we're supposed to say.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, excuse my French. Overpaid. They're not
Yeah,
just overpaid and, lazy.
overpaid, lazy, just fucking. They won't do anything. Why do you think the mayor hires people like you?
Oh, that sounds like a very tense relationship. Then.
Can you point us in the direction of Jen's house? Maybe we can, help out around town and, maybe get back some of those people that you've lost.
Right on. Well, you're gonna want to go out and ask for the Warwater household.
Wallwater household.
Correct.
Okay. Is it near here or?
A little bit further out. They're a bit more up. They're a bit more up there and have their own house above their craft shop.
Oh, so they're not. They're well off.
They're well off.
Interesting. All right, cool. Excellent. Thanks.
Right on.
We'll definitely come back if we need food and lodgings, I guess.
Mhm. He was happy to see you.
Well, that's nice.
Okay. So, what do you make of the device? Do you like? First of all, do we think this is all connected? Because like this is
Yeah,
weird.
I'm not seeing a connection of chopping people's legs off and
And
making
then
them disappear.
suddenly like kidnapping people, right?
I mean, I guess it does make sense if you want to like kidnap someone, you probably want to chop their legs off.
You disable them, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you kidnap someone, you want to do it, without raising a ruckus first.
Well, I guess
Like it gives you more time
kidnap
to
more.
hide the people you're kidnapping.
You'd gag them and then chop their legs off.
Right.
You know an
Or-
awful lot about this, Lawrence.
No, I'm just using common sense.
I work
Oh,
with
yeah.
kids. That's how it
That's
goes.
common sense.
Did we, by the way, did we tell the bartender that we're actually looking for these people and the mayor hired us?
Did we? I don't think we would. Would we tell? I mean, he did mention the mayor, so we did come.
He actually said, like, that's why the mayor would hire people like you, is
Yeah.
what the bartender said.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we actually told him that. That's the thing. But
I don't recall you mentioning it.
No, I don't think we did.
so
Mm.
either
Yeah,
news travels extremely fast in this town, or I don't know. Anyway, so like for now, I guess we have to go with the assumption that these two things are connected, like the booby trapping and the kidnapping. But
Right.
like it's kind of weird, is all I can say about that. And I don't like the fact that the traps are becoming more complex.
No.
When you looked at it, would you say that any normal person could have, when we looked at it, would you say that we could have set that up? Like created that thing?
Yeah, if you had the mechanical skill, sure.
Right, but
If you had
I
the materials at hand, you could
definitely
put it together.
right. I don't have that mechanical skill. I don't think Rando has that mechanical skill either. Right?
No, I don't believe I do.
So, and after character creation, I've learned that basically skills are very rare in this game. I only have 4, so it takes a certain type of person to set that up, I think.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. And I mean, the only leads I'm thinking that's connected to the traps is this Mo or Fen fella, one of them. That's for the traps. I'm not sure if that's directly leaking to the kidnappings.
We got
But-
that there was a very odd person, strange looking person that was walking around, and he came from the
Yeah.
pub.
That
When we
could
went to
be
the
either one.
pub, they said that they don't know a very strange looking person, and they told us about Mo and Fen. Why
Yeah.
did they tell us about Mo and Fen? Because they were
Because they
strange
had-
looking?
No, because they had a fight.
Because they had a fight. Right. But
Right.
And
are
because
those two events really connected?
when Mo ran off, he swore his vengeance.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
My line of if we figure out who made the traps and who installed the traps, we could figure out who kidnaps them after the fact. That's assuming that that's what the traps are for.
yeah, that's assuming that's what the traps are for. But hold on.
Assuming that if we are not connecting the traps with the kidnappings, then I guess
Uh-huh.
we could just go and talk to Jen because that's directly related to the kidnappings.
This person who had his leg chopped off, do we know if he's still in the town, alive, or dead?
He is still with us.
So he was
In the
not kidnapped.
hospital. Correct.
I'm gonna go to Jen, I believe, is what it
Yes.
was. I'm gonna go to Jen's house and look around and ask questions to the parents, basically, first,
Mhm.
I think. And then since this guy's still alive at the hospital, maybe we can ask him later what he saw. Assuming that
Sure.
these two events are connected, which
Yeah.
is iffy. But anyway,
Mhm.
Jen first because she's actually been kidnapped.
Right. So, what would you like to know from the Wall Watchers?
Well, first, when we reach the house, can you describe the events of that night when Jen was kidnapped? Well,
So the events the events of the night when she was kidnapped was normal day.
Mm-hmm.
Closed up shop downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Locked up. Came up. Locked up. And then she went to sleep in her bedroom, and they show you the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
which is an outward facing with a window
To the
that has
street?
been to the street,
Mm-hmm.
which has not been smashed, but is wide open.
Is it a glass window?
It is.
And it's been
And
opened.
yeah, and they said this is how they found the room.
In this exact state.
Yeah.
How's the windows open? Like from the inside? Like it's a swung out window?
Yeah,
or is it pulled up?
it like pivots on a hinge.
Can you lock the window?
You can lock it, but it is
How?
currently unlocked. How? There's a deadbolt.
Okay. I lock the window and I try to open it. Like, would it be difficult to open this window from the outside?
No, actually. You try to open it, but like if you if you give it the right wiggle,
Right.
the deadbolt starts to
Yeah.
slide across and it pops open.
Well,
With a lot of noise or with no noise?
A moderate amount of noise. It's not banging, but it's shaking.
Right. So if I was sleeping, would I be able to hear it and wake up or no?
Person to person.
but most likely yes. But then that brings up the question of this is like on the second floor, right?
Yes.
I mean, how is the guy coming up all the way here, all the way to the window and bringing it open? Like, this is even more more obvious than installing a trap in an apartment building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The window opens up to the street. What's on the other side?
On the other side of the street.
Yeah.
On the other side of the street is more building.
Residential or shopkeeper?
Shop.
Okay. Are there lights? Like torches, lamps, anything on the street?
There are lamps on the corners, not in the middle of streets.
And this is in the middle of the street, I'm guessing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look down the wall on the outside. Like, just put my head
Yeah.
outside the window and look down. Are there
Yeah.
any noticeable markings? Like, I don't
There
know.
are.
Okay.
If you notice the pattern of on more jutting out bricks
Mm-hmm.
where places would be handholds.
Mm.
There's like a black moldy gooiness to the bricks.
All of them. All of them
in
that
like
are jutting
in like
out.
a pattern going up of jutting out bricks, yeah.
Okay,
Interesting.
like hand and feet kind of patterns, or
Yeah, you
Just-
can assume.
right?
Moldy.
Yeah, if you look at it, it seems like, this could viably be like coming up and then coming down.
But when he came down, he would have to have done it with her on his shoulder or something.
Yeah, unless he's on his shoulder, or he's
Okay,
biting
I'm gonna
her.
go outside, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna attempt to climb it. And I want to see if it's possible for me to do so.
Sure. So let's do a roll for your climbing abilityness.
And if I fall, what, two floors? No, it won't hurt that bad,
It's just
right?
one.
I'm sure it'll be
Fine.
okay.
We'll see
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Yeah, you got
You're
3 hit points.
fine.
You're like a cat.
Okay, so what do you want me to roll exactly?
Do you have any
Pray.
kind of exert your?
I have
You can
exert
also
0.
pray.
I have
Well, that's
exert 0, survive 0 is what I've got right now.
Okay. Well, let's exert ourselves.
Okay,
That is 6. You don't have to be a pro to do this.
I got an 8.
Excellent. So, yes, totally climbable for anyone of moderate physical fitness and strength.
Okay. Now.
The black tar substance really helps,
Mhm.
but when you get to the top of the window to share your findings with your friends, your
Mhm.
fingers really start to tingle.
That's
Is
not
it
good.
because it has the black mold on them?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wipe it
Well,
off.
then
Wipe it off.
Yeah, wipe it off
Wipe it
fast.
off.
Yeah. If it's wipeable.
Yeah. So it's more like smear off,
Uh-huh.
and the
Right.
longer it takes you to smear it off, the more it starts to burn.
Ooh, that's not good.
Mhm.
So he must have been wearing
Do
gloves.
you wash it off?
You could wash it off.
I will wash it off,
Yeah.
and then I'll wear gloves.
And now wear gloves.
Okay.
But
that's
it's
interesting.
possible for a man with moderate athleticism, but now he has to carry someone down. Is what
Yes.
happened. Is the difficult part. All right, come here, Andalus. Let's see if I can carry you all the way down.
Enough
I mean,
stress,
I'm
right?
assuming it's impossible. It would be like
Yeah,
me
like
getting
the-
up here was iffy.
Yeah, like this is
Mhm.
a whole other. This is like a whole new complication.
Well,
So
we
does he need
definitely know how
check-
he came inside. The tar. Can you?
I know how he came inside.
Vigorously. Anyway.
Sorry. Yes, that's good answer.
No,
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Straight up is how.
Mm.
Sorry, continue.
You're a mage, right? Can you take a look at this substance, please, and see like what you
Yeah,
can from it?
well, I was thinking if I could use a magic skill on it, but it says
Mhm.
like, what does it say? It's like magical events. Analyze
Sure.
magic and know things about famous mages or notable magical events. So I'm not sure if that falls into the category of what is this thing.
This is notable.
Oh, okay. So you want me to make a magic or make a note?
Mhm.
Okay.
Make a magic, because this is something that I think, as far as the world building in the book goes, or the systems in the book go. 11. So tell me, my friends, have you ever heard of the Blight?
Doesn't sound good. God damn it! Wash it off. Wash it off.
So the Blight is typically tied to all things outer and or undead,
Right. Ah, okay.
and
Is
is
it related to that magical creation myth part we were talking about
right.
before earlier?
This
Right.
is where it comes from.
Okay.
I say
20
we
more minutes
storm
to
the
the
church.
creation.
Anyway, we go.
Storm
Why?
the church.
Why? Why, Lawrence? No reason. Just the
Why,
DM
God,
said
why?
hint. The DM said hint, hint.
So
I think we were talking about the
so
church. Let's go
we can
storm it.
assume it's not even human. It's an undead kind of being that did this all this thing. I mean,
Yeah,
kudos
this
for climbing,
is
I'd say.
yeah. It's like if this is a person with blight, then this is not so good.
Good. Yeah.
Not
For
so
all we
good.
know, he could have 6 arms.
If the erection
Is
lasts
it a-
longer than 4 hours, consult a physician.
Is it a disease? Can I catch
is-
it?
It is a pretty catch-all virulence disease, corrosive, rust cleaner,
Oh,
Oh
and men's
shit.
body wash.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna just sit in the. I'm gonna get a tub of water and just put my hands in the water for quite a while until this stuff just, either eats through my
Uh-huh.
hands or washes off. One of the two will happen. I don't know which.
Yeah, now that sounds like a good idea. So
I don't believe you.
with your hands in the water,
Yeah.
the tingling subsides.
Oh,
You
excellent.
pull your hands out the water, it's like you're being gnawed on by a fire.
Back into the water they go.
Back into the water. Not only are your hands going wrinkly, is the skin falling off?
That's awesome.
Are you starting to blister really badly? Who knows?
ah,
Well, tune in next week to find out.
If my hands fall off, excellent. Hmm. Well, that sucks.
Does anyone have any like first aid or like medical kits or something?
I actually have a healer's pouch, but I don't actually have a heal skill.
Well,
no.
it's better than nothing. Go ahead,
Oh.
man.
Oh wait, I do have heal skill.
Oh
Okay.
hell yeah!
I've seen that earlier. Okay, hands up.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the idiot sandwich that is human warrior, we need someone to have skills.
I took a spell that prevents damage. 6 for heal if you want me to roll.
Excellent. That sounds good to me. So he bandages you up with mint and sage and and like caterpillar paste. I don't know what's inside them. Ointments and tonics from the Far East.
Great. Well,
Okay.
we have discovered that an undead creature has taken your daughter. Pay me. No.
And the mother just
And
like
you really
fucking
turn undead.
weeps at this news.
I mean,
Okay.
look at what's going on to my my hands are disappearing. Jesus.
Her
Yeah.
father begins to go pale and green and shake on his feet, trying to
Uh-huh.
be strong.
Well, I guess yeah.
This
only
is
thing
the
that's,
blight. He used it like it was on his hands then, I'm guessing. Yes?
Hmm
How about
This
his
is what we
feet?
thing was a black.
Hard to tell, probably.
So would he be dropping pieces of blight or like this tar like stuff as he's
Mm,
walking on the street too?
Let's see if we can find it out there. Make a roll.
Who's got a good notice?
What do
Who's
you?
got
I
notice?
I have zero notice. I like
Oh.
no skill in it. Period.
No one can
Alright.
notice anything.
Yeah, I don't have any
Excellent.
skill in it.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, we'll take the father. You come here.
You-
No, I would just mobilize
look,
the whole.
look for
the
your
whole
daughter.
troop
Here, come
Okay.
help us. Look for this black sludge around
So-
your property. Go.
So with the extra set of eyes and time, the four of you sleuthing around, you can follow a trail of like steps and drags. It's a lot more faint because these are thoroughfares, but you can find it, and it does go adjacent to the street with the
Does
trap.
it head towards the church?
It does not head towards the church.
It
Okay.
heads towards the in block
It-
where we found the trap.
It heads towards the end block where you found the trap, not in the
Right.
street with the trap. And that's where the trail starts to go cold because you're getting back into like the marketplace and it's hard to follow.
Oh, it passes the in block.
Correct. So it's very much in the direction of out of town as far as you can see.
Oh, I mean that's where we were headed. We were
Out of
looking for
town?
the whole.
Looking for Fen or Moo?
Yeah.
Well, who joined that group? It was Moo,
It
right?
was Moo.
Right.
yeah.
Moo was the one who was swearing vengeance, right? Not Fen.
No, Fen was.
Ben was swearing vengeance. Moo went
Oh.
to the Hollow Thorn to try and find himself.
Right. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Quick question to the father. Do you know Moo or Fen? Ever heard of these names before?
He has no idea who you're talking about.
Okay.
Sure, I'd love a muffin.
No, I don't know who they are, but I sure am hungry right now.
Huh.
I'm gonna stop by the cake shop.
So,
Get one of those cakes in the cup.
okay. So, do we want to like stay the night and report our findings and go back tomorrow, or do we want to take this through the day?
Well, that depends on. Do you need to rest to remember
haven't
some
cast any
skills and magic, or
I haven't cast any spells yet, so I think I'm pretty good. But
you haven't cast any spells yet? Okay.
Yep. I
What
only
time
have
of day
one
is
spell.
it?
Still early afternoon.
Then no need to rest. Let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep going then.
Right on. So, is it heading out of town or telling what you
Yep.
got? Oh, just out of
Right,
town.
right.
Right on.
Out of town. Straight.
Towards the wherever Moo went, basically, I guess.
Right on. So, in asking around to figure out like which direction you should start walking, there's a merchant whose name is Niao, and she is offering to pay you because you look like safe people to help keep her safe from anyone that might jump them on the road. Because they're going that way.
In the
Right.
direction that we're going?
Correct.
What's your destination?
Yeah.
So their destination, they're going to another town further out.
So you were like allowing us to jump ship if we get to where we want to go, or
Yeah.
you were forcing us to
They
take?
they just want some company on the way there.
Oh, okay. And let me guess, you're hiring us because you're afraid of the holotons jumping your cargo.
Yeah.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
So if
It's
you're going there,
a
you know,
very good
that's your
introduction in a
stopping off
way.
point.
Okay, I guess we could do that. I mean, sounds good to me, but I'm looking at my two warriors because they'll be taking most of the fight.
What do you think, Rando?
I mean, we don't have much else to go on.
How much are you offering?
She's willing to part with 500 silver per person.
No, I mean, well,
Sounds good to
I
me.
mean,
Let's try
a
it.
ration
Lot of
costs 5, so I could eat 500 weeks of rations and not go hungry.
I was just gonna say it's a lot of rations.
You will be rich men.
Very
Sure.
well.
So you hop on board her
I'm on
modest,
board helping
Wow.
you.
All right.
her
This game just got
modest
interesting.
carriage.
Oh, you weren't done your sentence. Okay.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's worth, she is like hot, like smoking hot.
Forget the quest. I'm doing this. No.
Like
Forget
this,
the
I'm
quest.
doing her.
I'm doing this.
Jen, she's probably dead. Who cares?
Yeah. Too late for her.
But actually,
Too late.
considering what happens when you have a blight on you, yeah, I probably think she'd be dead. You nearly lost someone's hands here.
So when you're on the road, you know, people make small talk. You're offered booze by the accompanying employees.
How many people are there?
There's like 15-ish, 17. Good number.
Okay.
We've got 3 wagons, people that work for it, and stuff and things.
And we're the only guards? The 3 of us?
You're not the only ones that are armed.
Uh-huh.
The only ones that look like they know which side is the sharp end of the sword.
God damn it. Okay. I thought it was just her. Protect her.
Oh no, protect
no.
them.
Protect them. There's three
But mo-
caravans of this
Wagons.
stuff.
But mostly her. You guys
Okay.
are sitting.
Okay.
You guys are
Is-
sitting on top
is
of
customer number
her
1.
particular carriage.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll hold you to that. All these guys die. It's not my fault.
Yeah, right. So the crux of the
Okay,
mission is you guys just make sure she doesn't get jumped.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, she's gonna get jumped by Lawrence. Like,
No. If
We already
anybody
heard
jumps
that
her,
he
it's
wanted to do
definitely
that.
Rando.
aw,
Rando's just gonna like
I'm a
Spider-Man
predator.
upside down there. Like, hey, what's up?
hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Thinking of predators.
Oh
Boy,
dear.
that's a loud mosquito, isn't it?
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
That's really loud.
I
Like,
don't
Anybody have
like
any
it.
ranged weapons?
I swear they get bigger every year, don't they?
No. No, I refuse. Yeah, okay.
Ugh,
Bring it
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Shield, sword, getting ready,
But you never quite see the source of the buzzing. It's like when It fades away.
It's all in your head.
Is it
Hmm.
all in your head?
I
Maybe
don't
it is.
know.
I don't know anymore. And then I need notice. I need all of you to try and notice something for me.
Okay.
Well,
We've gotten
it's not
this
gonna go
far
well.
without fighting anything.
yeah.
I feel like
Hey!
it's about
Oh, look at
Hey!
Rando.
and
So I get a 10.
that
And I
means
get a
some.
10. Or no, I get an 8. -2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
assume that was -2. Yeah.
Good for you. That means you're not going to get jumped. How awesome is that?
Well, Andalus is, but
Right on. So let me get my stat table out here. Right on. So
not freaking big ass mosquitoes.
being able to warn your friends about what you're
Look.
coming over the crest of the hill are like some hulking predators. Like it kind of looks like a giant jaguar, but it's somehow scarier than a jaguar.
Well, that's
Yeah, at this
unsettling.
distance in the
Hulking
silhouette, you can't
jaguar
really
sounds-
tell the. You're just seeing like an outline, but there's something about it that strikes more fear into your heart than just seeing a big cat.
Okay.
This is not the same source of the buzzing.
No,
Oh shit. Giant
it
jaguar.
is not buzzing, but it is prowling towards you.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Is this natural in these woods? In this
Um,
area?
Well, the table says unnatural entities, so this is
Oh,
where
no.
we're at right now.
Basically.
The table says. Son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, if you ask that in character, the answer is "Holy shit! What is that?"
Yes. No. Of course.
Okay.
Horses.
I say we like try to ride past it. Sacrifice those guys and let's just ride past it.
Agreed. All right. Cool.
Sure.
Is that two
Like,
wagons?
we'll just wave the guys behind us on so that they're
Go ahead, guys. It's all clear.
distraction, and we'll just rush past them getting slaughtered.
All good, guys.
Okay, so after you tell your caddy to be cool, and you wave the others forward,
Be cool, man. Be cool.
That's what you get. You don't fight your own guts.
this thing easily a horse and a half in height. This
Oh,
is great
okay.
use of the metric system.
A horse and a half in height.
Starts galloping down and hits this wagon pretty fucking full force, taking it like clear off the road on its side, grabs the caddy from the ground and just crunches him in half.
Ignore it. Run. Go. Whoosh.
Run. Grab the horse. Go.
Heavens, where did that come from? I certainly didn't see that before.
Yeah. So now here's where I get to make a roll. I get to make an instinct roll. And so if I roll less than 4, then
runs
it's
away
going to
in
make
fear.
a dumb decision and challenge you.
It doesn't eat a breakfast.
Sorry, the animal does what
Oh,
now?
You guys are lucky.
Oh, okay.
So, so its instincts don't kick in,
Okay.
and it doesn't immediately start chasing you.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So you
We
you
avoided
hear the-
combat.
You hear the screaming
We
and
found out our
crying.
end of the bargain.
We
And-
avoided combat this way. I like
And
it.
Meow just like bangs on the roof and she's like, "What the hell is going on out there? What did you do? What is
Shut up.
that?"
It's nothing.
We just need your own
You can smell the driver had a bit of an oopsie.
An oopsie? Yeah, I was just gonna say, no kidding.
He's not exactly Mr. Nerves of Steel over here.
By the way, do we
But-
have any long range weapons just in case in the
I
future?
don't know.
I
What do
only
you
have
have?
one spell. I have one long range spell. And
That's it?
daggers.
And daggers.
And
I
I've been
have a
training-
shield
I've
and a
been training
sword.
range.
I have to get really close up
Yeah.
What about you, Rando?
I think I probably have similar. Let me just double check my satchel here. Yeah, I do have a throwing blade.
It also needs to be really close up anyway.
Yeah,
Too close.
and a short sword.
So nobody took a bow. Excellent.
Who
Yeah,
needs a
we're running.
Wonderful.
We're
Excellent,
mushing those
wonderful.
horses until like they bleed, basically.
Sure. So we shall not spare the horses.
Nope. Everything's fine out
And-
here. Your friends are, they just, tipped over in a ditch. They'll be okay.
they'll meet up with you later. Don't
Yeah,
worry
they'll
about
be
it.
up with you later. Let's go.
They're fine. Everything's fine. It's good. Yeah.
So after what really feels like an eternity, staring behind you like, is it coming?
Is it coming? Yep. How many did we lose? Did it take both the other caravans to?
Took both the other ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I clarified that we needed to just save her and not the other guys as well.
This is a good point.
Yeah, because had we needed to save the entire bunch, yeah, that would have been really bad for us.
Fail.
Mission fail. Restart. You're on the road, sitting on top of it.
Yeah.
So you start to hear the sounds of civilization as the sun starts setting, and you can see fires off in a distance. And there is a miniature roadblock of some
least it's
people
not a horse and a
standing,
half
hailing you to
roadblock.
stop.
There's a miniature
Jesus, not.
roadblock of what?
Well, it's like a police waypoint thingy.
Okay, well
Except
the
it looks more like a Mexican cartel.
We found the holotons.
You found the what?
The holotons, the guys we were looking for.
I thought you said the Holocaust. Wow.
We'll see how things go.
Well, fair enough.
They escalated real quickly.
Yeah. Wow.
okay.
Deep lore.
Okay. I
Can
mean,
we
yeah,
avoid
okay.
them somehow?
I'm
No.
guessing this
Can
probably
we
would not
smash through their barricade?
If you would like to see what happens.
Do they have long range weapons?
In a manner of speaking.
Or do they have a catapult that I'm not seeing here? Or
If they kill the horses, you're not getting very far, is what I'm
that's
trying to
true. Yeah, I just want to see, like, what exactly they have blocking our road, though. Is like
there.
another wagon, like on its
Yeah.
side or something.
say. Yeah, they've got wagons like topped up with hay.
Hmm.
So can't go through, can't go over. And it's like four guys with swords on their hips. One of them drawn, the leader that's like waving down the wagon.
I say we run him over.
You're just gonna run him.
Do we want to use? I'll just ask these guys. Hey, Andalus, Rando, do we want to use diplomacy or do you want to use all-out balls to the wall fighting?
I mean,
mean,
if
I-
we're gonna need
Starting
their
with
help to
a
fight all-
sneak attack on this guy, horse to face.
Hidden martial arts in the hills of China. Horse to face
Excuse me.
style.
What's the face?
Guys, decisions.
Crouching
Yeah.
horse, hidden murder.
Andalus votes for diplomacy because
Yeah, I was gonna say let's start with diplomacy. It seemed to work well for the it wasn't diplomacy, it was cowardice for the Panther thing. But I mean,
It
whatever.
was
You know.
calculated risk.
Yes, it was a risk calculation. Exactly.
We call those acceptable casualties in the industry.
Correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
Who's gonna
Collaterals.
do the talking?
Collateral.
Because
Yeah.
I
I
have
can
no
talk.
connect.
Oh, that's a problem.
I do.
Okay.
I even have a focus for talking to strangers. Actually, do they speak the local language or?
They do
Something
speak the
else.
local language.
Okay, so that
We've
makes it
got-
easier because my
We've got the local
Tal-
tongue.
yeah my culture gives me. I mean, I can speak all languages of the local area.
Right.
And, it says once per game day, your polished ways automatically gain a minor favor from an NPC that would not put them to significant expense or risk, assuming the NPC isn't hostile to you. So we can get to that point first.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, with my connect skill, I'll probably like greet the guys and say like, "What's up? We
Yeah.
just trying to pass through, and if it's cool and all that, maybe we can do that without using swords."
And he seems you know, he's not really a money or your life kind of dude,
Right.
but it feels like it could be money and your life.
Told you.
Son of a bitch.
Horse to the
See,
face.
this
The horse
is
to the
a-
face maneuver.
he assures you this isn't a
Oh.
shakedown.
Yeah.
They just need to, you know, make sure they know what's going on out there.
Mhm.
They like to stay informed.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, like
Well,
there
they
are
just want to know if anything interesting is happening.
like a horse and a half
Any news?
panther out around in the forest.
Like a horse and a half, or
We just saw one of those.
And he's terribly confused. He's like, a panther ate a horse and a half?
No, a panther the size of a horse and a half.
Horse and a half. Ate 2 horses.
That's a that's a big panther.
it's a big boy.
That sounds
So-
vicious. And you say you heard about this or you saw this?
Mm,
No, we saw this.
we saw this.
You
Front row
saw
seat.
this. Well, lucky you getting
About
away.
what, 30
Yeah.
minutes ago?
Yeah,
In
something like
that
that.
direction,
yeah.
boys.
In that direction.
So I don't know
We'll
if
get
you
'em,
want to
guys.
stay here.
Yeah.
So they say,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
we might have to move the tents. We haven't heard about this one yet.
Yep.
And
Actually, we were wondering if we could enjoy some of your hospitality because we were looking for someone.
this
Who
is
has
when
done
Yao
so.
chimes in. She's like, yeah, this is your stop, remember?
Yes, it is. So if once you pass this checkpoint, you're on your own.
She says, thanks God for that.
Now pay us.
I just want to remind her about what, 500 silvers.
She's a woman of her word, and she'll hand you the bunny.
Okay.
Just say, good
Those
luck
people.
out there with the panther and these people.
Yeah, we will. Good luck with the mosquito.
she she like sneers at you and gets back in, and the wagons part and they clear off, and you're left with your new friends.
So that's that. Like, can we join you in your village?
He says, yeah, sure, we've always got space for visitors. And he introduces himself. He is Geller,
Yeah, right.
and he walks you down off the path towards the campfires and all the sounds and the people.
Good.
Well, friendly as I am, I try to make the introductions and get to know these people. But
Mhm.
you know, there's always that underlying question of where is Mo?
Right. So Mo is the religious man. He came to them in, like those temple robes, and he sits under a tree a whole lot, thinking to himself.
Right. Okay.
He doesn't enjoy the finer things in life, like drink. Do you drink?
I can drink.
That's good, because you will drink.
Right.
There's
So he's still
You
so he's
will
still under
drink.
that tree then.
He's probably under a tree somewhere or sleeping in a bedroll. You can probably find him easy enough. And easy enough is starting to smell not so great of a prospect. This is, for lack of a better term, a medieval tent city.
Mhm.
It's not uncivilized and filthy, but it's pretty rank.
Great. Love it.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
This
Yep.
is freedom. You'll find yourself here. These are free people. As you can tell, Geller is wearing an open vest with no shirt underneath. There are other shirtless men and shirtless women.
Oh, I'm gonna like it here.
Yeah.
It's not
Jackpot!
explicitly nudist, but real one with the elements, tough faring people. So Geller describes themselves.
Excellent. Good. Excellent. Yeah. Um, we're looking for Moo, right? And he was the where now?
Under the
Under
trees
a
somewhere
tree
there.
or a bedroll. Yeah.
So
We have all day and all night to find him.
pretty much. It's sun going down kind of situation.
So you want to find him later then? I'm guessing then?
Do we want to find him later? I'm more than happy to get it over with today.
Okay, yeah, let's find him today then.
So, yeah.
Sure. So asking around doesn't take very long to find him. Is indeed a young man, kind of short, long black hair, in some really tattered and smelly, like acolyte robes.
Oh,
Acolyte of what? Can we recognize?
Acolyte of. Hello? My Microsoft Word just crashed. Hello? Two seconds.
Yep.
Hmm? Okay, we're back in business.
Okay.
Right on. So he's wearing. On his robes, he's got sort of the mage will know the iconography of a god called Matia, and Matia is part of the creation myth, like one of the supreme pantheon.
mm-hmm.
Not really a specific god of anything, but part of the fellowship of gods that exists.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So when we find him, we're gonna ask basically. Oh, Lagus? That's the town we were in,
Yes.
or something.
Yes, Lagus was the town.
Right. Okay. So,
I remember to write that down.
yeah,
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
we're from the town of Lagus. We were at the pirate.
Pickle.
No, I thought it was the pirate bar or something, right?
Yeah,
Sid
pirates.
Meier's. Yeah.
The pirate bar, or also known as the Pickle Tickle. And we heard that you got into a scuffle with Fen. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Fen basically declared that he would get revenge, and then you left the village or the town. And ever since you've left, there have been strange going-ons in the town. People have been, being kidnapped. Traps have been set everywhere. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I don't know anything about traps, but the reason I fought with Fen was because he started talking about Malachi, one of the outer gods of the old times,
Mm-hmm.
and the blight is a gift from Malachi, and he sort of air quotes gift.
I was just gonna say, did he? Okay, yeah.
So, we actually found evidence of the blight outside the home of a person who was kidnapped. What would Fen do or want with these kidnapped people in the first place. If he was following Malachi, your
If these 2 points make a line, then there's something very unholy happening to these people.
as in, you're gonna have to give it to me
you're-
straight here.
Give it to you straight, you're not going to find them alive.
Well, after touching the blight myself accidentally, and
And at this
feeling
point,
it
he's going
searing
to
into my fingers.
he's going to grab your hands and half shriek. You touched it?
Well,
Have you been blessed? Have you been healed?
I've been healed, I hope. My friend here is a healer. I'll point to Endolus. And, well, do they feel painful right now?
They don't feel painful right now.
Okay,
But
then...
it's going to start flaring up and he rips the bandaging off.
God damn it, man. What the hell?
Okay. Yeah.
They were doing
So-
fine without your rippage. Anyway.
Hey, he starts pulling it. He says,
Without your rippage. Goddamn rippage.
all this rippage. So he's going to start muttering. He's going to like kind of stop listening and start muttering prayers over your hand. It's not easing the burning, unfortunately.
Are you done?
And he kind of like shushes. He's like, "No, wait," and he keeps praying. And this is like a real like shuffle on 2 feet situation.
Gotta pee. No.
It's like he's standing there, it's like this is awkward. It's like ouch, 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 ouch. It's just itchy.
I'll wait calmly. We need this guy. I'll wait calmly until he's finished.
Actually, I want to roll. I want to do a save. I want to roll a d20 because that might be fun. Is the make a Constitution save? I guess to
No.
hold it inside.
D6? 2d6?
Yeah.
To hold it in.
D20.
Oh, a d20?
Yeah,
You beat your number.
this is a
2.
2. Excellent. Okay. So you're unfortunately going to snap at him for this one. And re-bandage yourself up.
Okay. Damn it, that
Yeah.
frickin' hurt. Anyway,
Yeah. It's like, this is worthless. Your gods don't exist.
I won't say that.
Well, yeah.
But I'll say, anyway, thanks
Yeah.
for that. And then, yeah, so, the Blight, Fen,
Mhm.
if he wanted to turn to Malachi, that's what you were saying, who
Yes.
gives the gift of Blight to his followers, why? And then he's kidnapped all these people as what? Sacrifices?
Sacrifices, probably experiments,
What?
probably vessels for blight.
Go back to experiments. What do you mean by experiments? Like, would he try to turn
Well-
them into, I don't know, let's say, big ass panthers or something?
Don't know about big panthers, but where do you think the tales of ghouls defeated by the borders come from?
Oh, great. Okay, so let's say, how many people were discovered missing, guys? Do you remember?
3 total.
Give him a number.
3?
Okay.
Okay, so let's pretend that he's already taken 3. Would he be trying to create a ghoul army, would you say? In which case we can stop him
Cool.
pretty
It's like,
early.
well, 3
Or...
3 is barely a scary number,
right.
but we want to know what he's doing.
Do you know where he might be if he had indeed returned to town? Since you happen to know him.
So he probably wouldn't have returned to town,
Okay.
but a place that they did keep going back to
hmm
was the temple that they trained in the town outside the city.
In a town outside the city.
Yeah, it's like a halfway house kind of
Okay.
temple thing.
And what's do we have a map? Can you mark it on this map here or draw it in the dirt?
Hey, you've got a general map, I guess,
Okay.
that you're filling in. And it's kind of back the way you came. But not too far back the way you came. It's off a path you didn't take. So closer to the city than the Hollowthorn camp.
Okay. And did we happen to meet a panther near that area?
Hard to tell. You weren't looking at the map.
Yes, that's true, but
You know, in your
approximate
estimation,
time-wise.
it's probably back in that direction.
God damn it.
The panther-
Oh, you're not going to fight the panther? Don't worry
The
about it.
panther's gonna be filled. It's gonna be full.
Yeah.
Gonna like we'll skip the snacks.
Yeah, you find
Okay.
the panther fast asleep after eating its full of horse.
And 15
Well,
other people.
Thank you for your information. And then I'm guessing we're gonna have to make camp here during the night. I don't want to go face a panther in the night.
Not so much.
No.
Thank you.
Is there any place to, buy food or places to sleep or weapons, stuff like this?
If it's for
Around
sale.
here,
Hmm.
this is a bartering society.
Right.
They don't really
Yeah,
use currency,
trade
most
goods.
of them.
But you might
it's
need
famous
currency
thing.
if once in a while you go to a town or a city, you might need currency later. Yes?
Right. So if you're currencying, they're not willing to part with too much.
Okay.
Mm.
Well,
Okay.
that sucks.
Hmm.
Well, if you guys are gonna go do shopping and rest, I actually would like to talk to Moo about what he did with the blight on his hands. Like, is there a proper way they should be treated?
The proper way it should be treated is traditionally in
Prayer.
the church they have apothecaries that have like generically blessed ointments and instruments
Right.
because it's a divine source of disease. There should be a divine source of healing.
Right.
Is his logic behind it?
Okay. So if I take
Yeah.
if anyone with the blight and I take them to the church in town, they should be able to figure that out.
Right, because the balm that you did only postpones the blight; it doesn't eliminate the blight.
Maybe they're like, okay, right. That's good information. I learned something new.
Right on.
Now I'm ready to rest.
So you're telling me I have to go to a church. Thank you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fat lot,
mean-
fat lot of good you did.
I've got to use my theology degree somewhere in life.
I did stay 7 years in seminary for nothing.
Exactly.
All right. So if we can get a bow and arrows, I'll try to buy some. If you
Do you
can't,
even
you
have a
can't.
shot skill?
Huh?
Do you even have a shoot skill?
No, I don't. Do you guys?
That's a
I think you've
That's a
got
minus.
melee.
No.
I mean, you're gonna if you get this bow,
Yeah.
you'll be.
Minus
Yeah,
4?
I
you
do
only
have
got
a I have a 0 in shoot.
There.
Oh,
Dave
okay,
can use
there,
it.
there.
Excellent.
yeah.
So you could potentially. I'm just trying to find the equipment tables.
I could miss less poorly.
Yes.
Good miss this
exactly.
poorly. Where is equipment? My hell. Weapons. There we go. Weapons. So you said you wanted bow, yeah?
Having a long range weapon sounds like a good idea. Besides just the
Yeah.
one mage spell that we have.
It sounds like a good idea. Bow large, bow small.
I think both small will be fine.
Bow
Probably.
small. Right on. That will be 200 silver, sir.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a markup of 10%. Actually, no, it's a markup of 10 times. Oh my Jesus.
Yep, that's a 10 times markup.
You
Supply and demand.
Bastard.
But you
Well, then,
This is his-
actually, you know
this
what?
is-
If it's 200 silver pieces and a large bow and the small bow are exactly the same, I might as well get the large bow. I'm getting the large bow for 200 silver then.
Sure.
And I guess
How
I'm
much
giving it
silver
to
do we have?
Dave. I have 500, you have 500, and I don't know
guys
how
just
much
got
Andalis
dumped in
has.
that.
I missed that part. Okay.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
paid.
We
She
all
didn't
got
scam you.
500 each. That's what
Yeah,
you're
she
saying?
didn't scam you. It was 500 each.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Do we have a
So-
place
You guys
for?
are,
Oh, there it is.
you have great luck with these people.
Yeah.
That
Bow and arrow.
10,000 is just around the corner.
Here you go. Rando, you can
Oh.
actually shoot this.
Thanks. So it's a large bow.
Sure.
Yeah, large
Yeah,
bow
large
with
bow.
arrows. I don't know how many arrows come up with
Arrows.
200 silver pieces, but better be a lot of arrows.
Enough that we're not going to track it. I don't really care.
Okay.
I gotta find large bow.
It is. Hold on, I'll just read it to
You're
you.
getting a large bow.
1d8
I would love a large
damage.
bowl of nachos.
The attribute
1d8.
is Dex. Range in feet is 100 and then /600. I'm not sure what that is exactly.
Short range, long range.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
just gonna say it's probably the same as the other game.
Same as D&D, yeah.
Encumbrance 2, and then
Is there a bonus to hit?
not sure.
No.
It does say attribute Dex. I'm not sure why it says that, but
Oh,
Because
that's
you're
probably
running-
why. So if
The
I have,
modifier.
maybe that's
Yeah,
what
your
it is.
Dex modifier.
Okay, so that is 0.
and
Yeah.
then traits are two-handed, R, and PM.
PM means precisely murderous. So you can do an execution attack with it.
Which
And execution attacks,
applies
remember,
a
is
-1 penalty
instant
to the physical
murder.
save, and does double damage if it
That reminds me of
succeeds.
Lawrence's character when he aimed in the tent and killed the guy in Desolation.
Yeah, you'll be
Oh, yeah.
me.
Killed the guy and his son, who were there to peacefully resolve that month's tribute for the eclipse.
Yep.
And then a whole bunch of shit went down after that.
Meh. Anyway,
Well, it gave us stun, so it was a good thing in the end.
okay, so basically, yeah, we're going to buy a bow. We have food. We're gonna sleep for the night, probably camping somewhere, and then we're gonna get up the next day, and yeah, I guess we're gonna have to track this temple down.
Do you guys partake in the libations at all?
No,
We did. We not?
You don't drink. Interesting.
I pretend to
suppose-
drink.
Right on.
Good enough.
So works for me. I'm not gonna role play forcing people to drink. You like yes, you eat apples, God's alcohol. Do you wake up?
I'll just do this.
before-
Look, see, I'll just do. Oh, but there's nothing in the
nothing
cup.
tasty-
Oh,
Oh, sneaky.
oh,
I'm so
sneaky.
thirsty.
Exactly. There you go. Everybody's
I'm
drunk
always-
anyway.
I'm always thinking Dave's drinking a beer whenever he has a can.
Yeah.
And then I remember it's like 8 o'clock in the morning for him.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's even more hardcore. Like that just means I'm a
Yeah.
problem.
Hardcore Dave.
Does anyone but me remember Monster Espresso?
I know
like-
there's a monster like coffee drink, but
Yeah, there was a coffee one. It tasted like alcoholic petrol coffee.
oh yeah, they
It
still have it
was-
here.
Fucking incredible and awful.
it's
It was incredible, but it tasted unhealthy. It
incredibly
tasted like a
awful.
bad decision for your heart.
Yep.
If there is a way of it tasting like a bad decision, that's what it tasted like.
Yeah, it tasted like something that's gonna come back when I'm 60 years old.
Yeah.
Right on. So, shortcutting. As you approach the temple, I have this written down. The first thing that strikes you is its decrepit appearance. The once mighty structure is now in ruins with crumbling walls and shattered windows and creaking wooden doors in the wind that have a dimly lit interior on the inside.
I see.
Sneak up to a window.
Right on. So sneaking up to the window, inside you see evidence of years of neglect and decay. Cobwebs dangle from the ceilings and dust and debris covers the floor. The air is thick with a musty, earthy smell, and the silence is broken only by the sound of you creeping up to the window.
Do I see evidence of blight anywhere?
Put your hands in the sticky stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
So you can make out an outline of an altar at the far end of the temple with decaying candles that are twisted into like a symbol shape, and the walls are covered in a similar black moldy.
So yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What happens if I burn the temple down?
Well, I don't think I don't think like stone structures burn.
Oh, it's stone. Okay.
Wooden doors, but stone structure.
So I whisper to my friends, go in guns blazing or sneak through like rats.
I mean, we've been doing pretty good with subterfuge, so maybe we should try to be a little.
I don't know, this place sounds creaky, but okay.
That's true. That's true. That is a very true point.
The whole structure is stone? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Go, Magic Man. Bring down the stone temple.
Go, Magic Man.
I haven't learned Fireball yet.
You sure
What
your name's
exactly-
not Mike?
Chef, put that, didn't I?
What exactly is your spell that you have?
Wow. Okay. This is how awesome the naming convention in this game is. Spells. I have. Just pull up my sheet. My first spell is called Apprehending the Arcane Form. My second spell is called the Coruscating Coffin. My third
Mhm.
is called Imperceptible Cerebral Divulgence. And
Good
the last
lord.
one is called
Oh my.
Wartag Invocation. Eat your
The
heart out,
fuck?
D&D.
Yeah. Good grief, that sounded fantastical.
Eat your
But if
heart
any-
out,
If any of that amounts to bringing down the stone building, I don't think any of them does that. Not even the Coruscating Coffin.
So
even.
basically, what you just said was magic
No, I
missile,
can't do
magic missile, and then unseen servant, right? Basically, is what you're saying.
It
Yeah,
was basically well. If I'm going to translate this into D&D terms,
Uh-huh.
I have detect magic missile, detect thoughts, and the other one was this strange spell where you get you're immune to weapons for a short time. I think it was Iron Guard or something like that.
You have detect thoughts.
I have detect thoughts.
You can
yes.
detect thoughts of people who are not visible, like in an area.
Mhm.
We have it. Let me just double check that. Cerebral Divergence. I don't think so. I think it requires a sight.
Damn it. Okay. Okay. Is there only one way into this temple?
Front doors or windows.
So there's no hidden back door that goes to the basement first, or something.
Sure.
Sure there is, or sure there isn't.
Sure. There's not.
Okay. Well,
I'm sure there's not.
Rando, it was nice
Yo.
knowing you. Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. All right. So no. I guess buying the freaking bow was completely useless. I'll step into the temple first, with my shield up, of course, and then we'll see if anything attacks me when I take my first 2 steps into the temple.
Sure. So as you cautiously make your way further into the temple,
Uh-huh.
There's a faint light coming from a small room off to the side.
There's a what?
There's
Faint
a small
light.
room
Uh-huh.
off to the side with a faint light. And there's a figure cloaked in shadows. And it's like they're muttering something.
I will immediately attack him.
Can I finish the sentence?
No.
Okay.
Fine. Finish the sentence. Go ahead. What?
Are you sure you want me to finish the sentence?
Yeah,
This
sure.
is-
Go ahead. Finish the sentence.
He is surrounded by undead creatures.
Mm.
Yeah.
Don't finish the sentence.
Well, if I didn't
Surrounded
finish
by-
the sentence, it
How
would have been
many?
the undead creatures
Yeah.
turn around.
Oh crap. Okay, yeah, no, finish the sentence.
How many?
3.
The three.
ABC.
Well, Jen's dead.
Two female, 1 male.
Yeah, Jen's dead. Okay, so I mean, this is what we were hired for. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna attack the guy.
Cool. So I think we roll initiative.
Mm,
How many
mean, that sounds
D6s do you want me to roll?
it's a
Don't know.
D8.
Or is it a D8?
It is because we have to take turns.
Okay, so roll 1 D8. Is that what you're
I
saying?
think it's a D8 each.
Each
So
side
we add it
rolls
together.
D8 at the highest
I thought this was a
dexterity
group
modifier.
thing. Where,
group.
like,
Correct.
and then I
Rolls for the
thought,
highest
like, if, like, I'm clearly, like, getting the jump on this guy, right? So shouldn't I just go first? Like, I thought our team got to go first
Roll is
because...
determined by initiative. To determine the initiative, each side rolls 1d8 and adds the highest dexterity modifier in the group.
Okay, well, someone roll a d8.
Yeah, and I don't get a modifier. So you just have to beat me.
I
with
got 6.
modifier.
And I don't have a modifier, so
Doesn't
go.
even matter. I rolled a 2.
What?
You guys go first.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Because
So,
it's just a 1d8 for the whole group.
Mhm.
okay.
So we rolled the 8, so you get it.
So we all get to go first before the other... Okay,
Right. So
Yeah.
you punch, they punch.
right. I will kill the guy who's muttering.
Sure.
Not attack.
Kill him.
I
Just
will
straight
kill
up.
Like execution attack? Is that possible?
Impossible in this situation. An execution is sneaking and a minute of prep, and for melee it's even harder.
Aw. Okay, fine.
The fact that you've just kind of crouched in, like here near, person die, and
Be gone.
I mean, like,
branded sword. I will fell you from this life.
feels like an execution to me, but okay. Anyway.
You weren't standing behind him.
Was he not muttering, like, not even with his face, not facing me at all? Just,
Yeah,
you know?
but there were like undead things around him.
Anyway, I'm not gonna argue. Okay, so what do I do? What do you want me to do?
You're all hit.
Which is a D20,
Correct.
which is a 3 plus 3 is 6,
Correct. No.
obviously.
Bad.
Okay, next.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess I
You
can
can go
go.
first. Yeah.
All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. You just said this. What am I rolling again?
A D20.
Back to D&D.
Yes.
Without modifiers.
18.
Wow.
My
Plus
man.
1. 19.
My man, that's a hit. Give him a hit.
5 damage.
5 damage.
What are you hitting
how
with?
My short sword.
Did you not take Arms Master like I did?
I did not. I took close combatant and impervious defense.
But you at least have Killing Blow as a warrior, right?
I don't
Good question.
know.
Are you
I
a
don't s-
warrior?
Yeah.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
you
warrior
automatically get Killing Blow and Veteran's Luck, right? And Killing Blow gets you at least a +1 to your
Why
damage.
am I not seeing this?
It's under class, maybe.
I don't.
Class,
Yeah, I mean, I
warrior.
I trust
yeah,
you,
yeah.
but
I mean, yeah, it's in page 22, I think.
well, I don't know why that wouldn't have. I wouldn't have got that over. I must. Excuse me. I must have missed it when we were creating it. Let me find it here.
So on page 20,
Going back up here.
you got the warrior,
All right, okay. Wait.
Yep.
and then the class ability is killing blow
Oh yes. Whenever inflicts damage with any attack special ability, and half the character level rounded up, so 1. Okay.
to the damage
Damages.
done.
I totally missed these class abilities. Yes, I did.
Oh my.
All right. So
So you have
the
6.
damage is added to any shock it might. Oh yeah, and I have a shock too apparently.
Yep. If it's a
Well,
short sword, it's
special-
a shock 2. So
Yeah,
now
shock
shock
2,
3.
yeah. Oh, is it a +1 to the shock as well? Is
Yeah,
that what it
yeah.
said? This
Yeah.
damage?
It says-
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
you actually
so
do
6 damage and 3 shock.
6 damage and 3 shock. Okay, I need to do a morale check. It's gonna keep fighting.
What did you attack,
Okay.
first of all?
Good question.
Well, I figure, to be honest with you, I probably would have attacked one of the undead things.
Sure.
Since you were
So,
attacking the Mutterer, I would have attacked something else.
Okay.
in support. So sure, things continue as described.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't have done much more damage, so that's disheartening.
It's like
So-
World War Z. You did the ice skate sword chop,
Yeah.
and you carved off a quarter of it like a chicken wing, but it's still coming for you somehow. One of
It's
those
undead.
situations. It's the undead.
Your turn, Mr. Mage Man. And
So,
let's go.
Did anyone manage to damage the Mutterer?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to spend a spell then. I'm going to cast Coruscating Coffin on him. So the target suffers 1d8 damage per caster level, which is 1, with a physical save for half.
Excellent. Physical save.
Yep. I'll roll the d8.
Negative. That's 13. Should be
Negative.
15.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's 4 damage.
Woo!
NPC targets with only 1 hit die will inevitably be slain regardless of the damage done, which I'm assuming it's not. So because he is damaged, according to the spell casting rules, which I can't remember where I saw, that it would prevent him from either casting spells or maintaining effort. I can't remember where I saw that.
That's pretty relevant.
Yes. Okay. Right. Casting a spell requires focus and undisturbed concentration. If a mage has taken hit point damage or has been severely jostled in a round, they cannot cast magic that round. This is
Sure.
on page 62.
Right on.
Right on, brother.
Right on,
Thus,
brother.
the
Hell
mage who
yeah.
acts in a round runs the risk of being hurt and having their concentration spoiled, thus forcing them to do something other than cast a spell when your turn comes around. Right. So I'm securing that just in case, but then I guess we can deal with the rest of the ghouls on our turn next. So I'm done. So over
Cool.
to you.
So here's a ghoul with. So this is the rando one with -2 to hit. I'm assuming it doesn't hit you.
Let me check.
I don't think your AC is 7.
No, it is 16.
Yeah, we're a ways off. We're really off base. For the other 2 ghouls, so they're gonna have to move in. And you both have an AC of 16, right?
I have 17.
17. Okay. Well, one of them is gonna try and get Duval. One of them is gonna try and swipe Rando again. So Duval,
I'm alive.
are you?
I have an AC of 17.
Rando. You're alive. Damn it all. I need to do an instinct check for our Wizard. Hey, he fails his instinct check. Awesome.
He
So
impales
now-
himself on my sword. Accidentally. It was his
Accidentally.
instinct to move
that was-
left when it should have been moved right.
I'm gonna roll on this table because I think that sounds cool. So we'll roll a d6. 2. Get further away from the nearest enemy. So he's gonna
D-
back up.
Wait, wasn't there an instant, like an attack or something of opportunity in this game?
There is, but you guys aren't in melee with him,
I
unfortunately.
am.
No, you're not. You're in melee with a ghoul.
No, I went for the mutter.
Yeah, he did
okay,
go for the
You're in
mother,
melee with
yeah.
him. Go for it.
Okay.
Sorry.
19, bitch. Plus 3, 22.
Okay.
Make
smack?
Make smack. Of course it is. 3 damage. However,
Excellent.
shock 4, AC
Mm.
15.
Very nice. Very nice. So he is shooketh, but not down and out.
But not shocketh.
Can I retcon a little bit
Sure.
since it's the first game? I didn't
on.
remember this, but another class ability as a warrior is Veteran's Luck.
Yeah.
And once per scene, as an instant action, the warrior may turn a missed action they made into a hit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I know I missed the previous action, but can I just retcon
Let's
and
say
say,
you did it and roll more damage.
okay. That's much better damage. 5 plus 2 is 7. And then
What?
4 more is shock.
And 4 more shock. Excellent. I'm trying to get back to my table I was at. Doing maths. Okay. He is incapacitated.
Nice.
Knock
about
the
the
sucker
ghouls?
down.
Now I can execute him. No.
Right on.
All right, so I guess I will continue my attack on Daddy McDedderson here. Oh, another big one. All right.
Oh, big spec.
So that is 4 damage and 3 shock.
Dispatched.
Oh,
You have
I'll take my
Ca-
500 gold now from that. That's great. Thanks.
yeah, right on. You have managed to carve up this poor young woman who is very undead, but now dead, re-dead.
Now re-dead, yes.
I'll just take a total defense instant action.
Right on. And for Deval, you actually still can go again.
What? Okay.
Because that wasn't your attack for the round, that was the reaction.
Ah, true.
That was just the disengage fight.
Oh,
so now-
right.
So it's your guys' turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Taking a total defense.
So then I
Oh.
shouldn't have attacked then.
No, it doesn't
Well, I mean,
matter.
it
I mean,
happens
it's
in
our
literally any
our team basically goes
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
all
okay,
together.
fair
So
enough.
Full team
Fair enough.
coordination.
okay.
Yeah.
9 plus 3, 12.
12,
On
okay.
a Zombo.
So you are going to hit a Zombo.
Okay.
Would you like to...
So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 damage and 4 shock to the
Do you have
Zombo.
any gender preference? There's a
Male?
male and a female. Male. Okay. So you're gonna World War Z him,
Nice.
and you're gonna essentially you're gonna kneecap him.
Ah, even better.
Yeah. So he's incapacitated. He's on the ground like blah.
Okay. And then there's
then-
one left up, yeah?
One left up is going to try and smack Deval. No smack. It's going
No
to roll a
smacky smack.
morale check, actually, before it smack. It should have done that. It passes. So in its right mind, it would smack.
I can't believe undead have morale checks.
I know, very strange.
Okay. Anyway, so that was the enemies, yes?
Yeah, we're just gonna fast track you, kill her too.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to kill her? You wanna
No, it's
roll this
okay. It's
roll?
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
She dies too.
Yeah. It's obvious. Well, I mean, I guess we could kind of using something that won't get blight on our hands, move them, drag them maybe to the town to prove that we have finished the deed. I don't know. How are we proving that this is what happened? We could just take him then, I guess.
Including the cultists, including Fen.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. We're gonna have to bind him, gag him, maybe even cut off his hands. I don't know.
Just bind and gag for
Okay.
magic in this
Yeah. So
game.
Yeah.
I guess you can bind, gag, drag him along.
we send Fen to the mayor or the authorities and say, "This is your guy who's been disarming and is kidnapping people.
Right.
These are the 3 bodies that's missing, and you probably want to give them burial rights
Or burn them
maybe make
first.
maybe make 10,000 silver."
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to send this to KC because he's probably the only character that would be able to read it.
I resent that. I have 3 languages.
It's in the magic words.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
technically, I didn't pick my 3rd language here, so.
And he had this scrolled down in that room that you interrupted him in. This was the thing he was chanting.
Okay. Okay. So he was casting a spell. He was enchanting a spell.
What was the spell about? And Andalus.
Okay, you want me to read it out? All right.
Sure.
We'll just raise the zombies again. Sure.
Sorry, what?
When the shadows, we'll just raise the zombies again if I recite the spell.
Okay.
In character, do it.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
now you have like a spell to raise zombies. That's what you're saying, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
I have an incantation, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's not do that.
How would you read that if you were to try to do it?
I dare you. I double dog dare you to read it. Anyway, so yeah, in order to,
Money's
move this along,
so.
do we get that money or do they cheap us out?
They're going to hold on to it for now.
Of course they are.
Because they must go through an investigation, and we need to see if this really is the truth, and they need to send some of the church people over to go to the temple and double check.
And then...
In the meantime, you're invited to supper time at House Greyhate, one of the manors at the base of the hill.
Because we found one of their dead people?
Because you stopped what could be a very serious threat, and you found a dark sorcerer. That's always
it's worth a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Absolutely.
I would have felt more comfortable if you had given us 10,000 silver pieces, but...
That's the mayor. Who are these Greyhates?
Can't put a price on... Yeah, you can.
On people's safety. The Greyhates are just nobility. You're being treated to a banquet just as a... Like, they're having a get-together anyway. But you're invited to tag along, as a thank you celebration while the investigation happens in the meantime.
Okay. Sounds like another job, but I wouldn't mind the good food.
Sounds like a trap, but
Sounds like it's time to be there.
I guess we're going to this party.
Are they?
It's a minor plot point.
Cliffhanger
Yeah,
and a
cliffhanger thing.
party.
Yeah, parties are fun.
Okay, so go ahead, get to the cliffhanger. What's gonna happen now?
Okay, well I wrote this down, so let me get to it. Da 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 da. The dining room is so. The butler announces your arrival to Lady Greyhate, who invites you to join her and the guests for dinner. The dining room is ornate with a long, polished wooden table surrounded by high-backed chairs. Candles flicker on the table in the warm glow throughout the room. Lady Greyhate is seated at the head of the table, flanked by her guests, a few other nobles, and some influential members of the church and the fighters arena. As the players take your seat, Lady Greyhate welcomes them warmly and begins to make small talk. However, as the meal progresses, tensions begin to rise and the conversations take a darker turn as Lady Greyhate brings up the disappearances that were plaguing the town. She expresses a concern for the safety of her family and the guests, and it is at this moment that the players start to kind of see the room tilt and the smell of rotting flesh fills the air.
Yikes.
Great.
There's your cliffhanger.
Thanks.
Cliffhanger.
All right. So if you've been watching the playthrough, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We will see you later. Bye-bye.